Welcome to part 3, getting your first freelance client. This is where the real journey begins, and your patience will be tested. Now comes the part where most people quit, getting your first client. It's the ultimate test of patience. In the beginning, you have no reputation, no reviews, no ratings, and most importantly, no trust. And that's normal for everyone starting out. But instead of understanding this process, most beginners give up too early. They send a few proposals, get no response, and immediately stop trying. Remember, freelancing is about building trust step by step, not winning immediately. You can't expect immediate success. Giving up after a few unanswered proposals is the biggest mistake you can make. So what should you do? First, keep your offers simple. Don't try to sell big, complex services right away. Start small. Offer something basic and clear. The simpler your initial offer, the less risk a client perceives in hiring you. For example, offer to edit a short video, focusing on a minimal time commitment. Or perhaps, offer to design a simple thumbnail, a small but valuable task. Second, focus on the client's problem, not on yourself. This shift is critical. Clients don't care about how skilled you are initially. They care about fixing their immediate problem. Most beginners write proposals highlighting their skills. I can do this, I can do that. But this misses the mark. Instead, say this: I understand what you need, and here's how I can help. This simple shift changes everything and shows your client focused. The third and final strategy is simple. Be consistent in your efforts. You must send proposals daily. Treat your search for a client like a job itself. Improve your skills daily. Even small, incremental improvements add up over time. Stay active in the freelance community and keep trying. Momentum builds consistency. Your first client is not far away. You just haven't reached them yet. Stay consistent, keep your offers simple, and focus on the client.